Do 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 do. Okay, and we're finally back, guys. Yeah. Hey guys, Stewie's Poker, and welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero. Oh my God! Now I'm so I'm so nervous though, cause I'm so glad I'm back for this though. I'm so glad I'm back for this big game, and I'm not speaking right, but that's okay though, cause I'm so glad I'm happily back though. But anyway though, where should I go? That's where I go to do my quest at. Right. I haven't did the leisure lull where that is yet, so I guess I did it for good reasons also that I could do it live though. So yeah. All right, let's go talk to Jufufu. And by the way, though, for those who's new here, I'm a very quick reader, so yeah, don't keep up with my reading skills. All right, gotta go buy some drugs, humming herbs. And oh yeah, one more thing though, I know I'm on Bell Swimsuit enough, but I love it though. So yeah, I'm just gonna make sure one thing though, I don't know where the word "goon's" coming from though, but I'll be honest though, I don't like it. After I got into like an argument with someone though, so yeah, over that stupid word. So while those fucking kids in 2025 want to talk about the word "goon" though, just go old school. That's I guess. And also, just gotta pretend that that word "goon" doesn't even exist. Bro, it's a freaking tail. All right. Is he a horse? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Return to Shibuya. Dude. Wait, am I done? Yay! Alright, so it's just about that horse dude, right? Oh shit.
Hey kids, I trust you've been. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared. And since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain.
Isn't the spreading miasma more worrying than the air quality issue?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to... But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the hollows. A unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon. But the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded...
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifice.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula. And the...
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil one. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer, Ferox, secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangered. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex is influenced, but investigations and operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production area, after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides, Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests.
Sounds like a power struggle between Tops and the Defense Force.
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. But for you...
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand.
To be honest, I won't need, but you're right. It's time. I spotted the name Old Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits. Some of their members have had both. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolde, who worked with you during the investigation.
The Colonel.
Exaltists and Porcelumex.
So we'll be taking part in the operation.
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as special holotech advisors, and the mayor's Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult to remember titles. But sometimes those titles can come in handy.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead.
Alright. Explore the situation with Yishu and Shifu. Guess I'm going to sleep then. Sleep, Green Goblin. Chapter 3. Do not go gentle into that good night. Oh. Orphie!
The Hollow hit city center out of nowhere, without support from... I knew you couldn't count on Haley.
Doesn't matter. We've seen more.
Is that the Colonel right there?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and this is our last line of defense.
Magus!
You never miss Captain's Cup. Let me guess. You were off doing last... Still, tardiness is
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad.
Obsidian Division! Agamemnon! Obsidian Division! Agamemnon!
Fall back, Orpheus!
Fall back! No.
Orpheus.
No. Get back! I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall...
Is that the sister?
And the civilians, the right way...
So... revenge.
Aghast.
Orphie.
Captain Nagus. Nagus, were you dreaming?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in...
So, were you dreaming?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the meta school to enlist.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the...
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen. Given how you're always right behind me...
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal mod.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your...
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. It feels like some...
Our intelligent construct?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only... Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this...
Yes, Captain Magus!
Oh, there's Trigger and Maggie. Oh my god. She's so cute. Look at her. Oh my god. Okay, I can't see her face. I'm so glad I'm playing as her for now. Because, stay tuned guys though. This is the next character I'm pulling. Colonel!
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex. However, we still need more detailed intel on the Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several... The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve...
Leave it to me, Soldier.
Captain Magus, remember to use
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not...
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me.
After all this time, we finally get to...
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting...
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me. We've got a super capable and trustworthy...
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as per the agreed arrangements.
I think it's us, bro.
The Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
I get to play as her.
Obel Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Let's go! I'm happy now.
Blitz Squad, in position!
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Let's go, Hadin.
Aegis reporting in.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz
primary objective? Rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important. They've got Oval Squad handling the pickup.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person. Oh, so what sort of person are they?
I love this.
Stay focused on the battle. The envoy and escort team are inside the building on ahead.
Boom.
Why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios, rather...
Bell.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant.
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target?
Hey everyone, forget the titles.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about.
I know who you are. You must...
Trigger was definitely talking about...
Usually, only heroic characters are described as heroic.
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're...
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a... I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the...
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obal's
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others. Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission.
Regardless of your position, if you get...
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will... As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military.
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11.
If no other squad member wraps up the mission briefing.
Let's go, Cutie. I want you. I want you now. Oh my, what?
There are more
Mia's going to kill me. Right, say hello to my little... Oh no. Go hiding.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in health.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
That is my squad is down. Do you copy?
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest.
Seed and the others should be okay, right? The fastest way to get comms back is to disable the nearby jamming devices. Feels like the miasma around us is thicker. Ether activity is rising around us. Watch out for stronger enemies.
No. No one can take down my girl.
Long time.
Is it mutating?
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
Oh, look who it is.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Blitz Squad, do you copy?
Leave it to Seed.
All seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if
Damn. Seed is
the
good.
envoy and the captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests.
Beta squad, come in.
Agents reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Agent Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
I'll pierce right through.
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
Orphie!
Remote support. In position.
Right, gush out the gun, gush out the gun. Damn.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
We eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. This squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Let's go, Orphie.
Things look like
Oh my god, look.
they're kind of creepy.
What's that coffin?
I feel sorry for Magus.
To rest.
Lay to rest. Oh, you mean like Seed
I felt sorry for her. I felt sorry for Magus. You have to run like this. If I was a tail, though, I would be fucked. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh no. Fuck it.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
Ooh, hammer.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy!
Thank you, my girl.
Secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep. Are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
Alright, found the goal.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
I'm so sorry, Magus.
That's the company.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work, too. You are...
Here I am.
Seed, you've met the...
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You're... See, it's been a while. We met briefly during the...
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can... But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who... Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed
Seed Senior?
He's not... Seed Senior is an intelligent construct. Totally different. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. Did you attend classes
Strictly speaking,
You two have quite a
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, always seems to...
Birds of a feather flock together.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11...
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as they're... Alright, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supply. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in the Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to Fisher, but no one knows the labyrinth.
Faith and scales are like magic. So...
Sounds pretty mysterious.
I got this.
Oh no, there's more zombies.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7.
Damn.
6. 5. 2. 1.
Damn.
Now we're all clear.
Obel Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Let's go.
The rambling old man.
The final sacrifice. How can swirling dust compare?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this?
Seed.
Foolish up!
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful.
They've done more than enough harm.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator, even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason. The miasma remains essential to them.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50...
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and...
We've hardly caught anyone yet. I know how to throw around grand quotes too. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon.
Huh? How come no one told...
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's...
I don't consider them a
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicion.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are...
No. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed...
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division.
The entire Obsidian Division.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far...
No, That's not right. Although I did come across there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to
or they would have destroyed.
Yeah. Good thing the bad guys were.
Hey, did you two completely forget?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something?
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnia.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious.
After spending over a decade in the military.
What Captain Magus meant to say was...
That's not what I meant!
Aww. Oh no. It's you. What's happening? Colonel!
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Mobile Squad took no casualties. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11's...
Huh? Orphie, since when have you been visiting sketch...
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt...
Huh? Orphie, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internaut behind my...
With so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know.
These are like cat dogs.
It's for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You can't just grasp
Cat
at
dog.
reins. You have to
Cat
dig out
dog.
All this might just be a
Cat
by the way,
dog.
Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's...
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high...
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad...
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon...
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And...
all right. Without...
I guess this is the part where old grudges melt.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the...
You're being a little harsh today.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes?
You...
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde.
Looks like the captain got shut down by...
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorraine...
The Major General wants to see...
Relax.
Sir, you're...
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Oval Squad has already obtained the...
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success.
He's also sus.
However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've...
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but this is a big opportunity. But I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest.
This is the officially appointed Holo Technical Advisor.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swaby.
Swaby and pardon my memory, I nearly forgot how our guest works direct. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents an infamous
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up, and as for the supervision, since when does
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obel Squad. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in—
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. Well then, since you're the Holo experts and unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined Colonel Isolde. Until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond fire—
That's a very—
Major General. The Mayor and Yunque—
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally—
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
Dang, that sucks.
Captain, Proxy made it through.
A significant change in pulse. In your face, you look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier?
Huh. With you already calling me the villain, I figured
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy?
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and—
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away.
That's just—
That's terrible!
what a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy
On the plus side, at least the Major General's idea of hospitality.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary—
You sure you're sorry, Captain?
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first. We'll wipe out the Exaltists.
And then the Proxy will—
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block—
God dang it! I'm stuck with. Well, at least I'm stuck with Orphie.
My apologies,
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this.
I may not be a soldier, but I can if temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keep—
I never thought. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you?
Yes.
Once again, Proxy.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being
Very. You really can't stop chasing that first. When will you finally understand that as her sibling,
All right, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here.
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured.
Save your useless sympathy. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal. So
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the...
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more...
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS...
If the defense force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know second assist anyway. Leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Opal.
The defense force's mission is bound to be dangerous.
Yeah, seizure.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock... Hey, look!
Why are they?
They're coming... We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3...
Oh, is it the Exaltist?
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive!
What the are we seeing the
ethereal or monster just reporting in? We've got another wave of hostile closing in on the rock.
Damn.
It's just as the Overseer said. Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator.
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded my judgment. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're lost. So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought.
But Lorenz handed over command.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could...
Only the...
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do.
Orphie, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to...
At this point, arguing with my superior...
So if we want the raid to stay on track...
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's see...
Obel Squad.
Yes, Captain
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the Hollows can... We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy, I'm counting on all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust that...
What the Captain means is, Obel never
Right, let's go. Orphie is so cute.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very...
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question...
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But I understand your concerns, but I've no reason...
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander...
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades...
Technically, fighting side by... But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without... If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy...
Oh, explosions.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there? Petty
Here to kick your ass.
blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them.
Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's return.
Got you covered. Stay on your feet.
Increasing firepower output.
Get behind me!
Divine punishment.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad...
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan.
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone.
Support the operation?
That's right. And we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for...
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new...
Acting all high and mighty. I may be a rookie.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect...
It's okay, or as long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Era.
Even among comrades, there are If you ask me, we should just take this guy away.
Hey!
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me.
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape.
He's sus.
We had other orders to carry out.
Other orders? What could be more...
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle... Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to... Obel, gear up.
Yes, Captain...
Big point.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions!
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly built for messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? Already failed half of the mission's objective.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents. targets have appeared.
Just the kind of fight Oval Squad's been waiting for.
Damn.
Unleashing maximum firepower!
The target's exposed. Fire support ready.
Firepower at maximum!
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Is that the captain?
Major General Lorenz.
You're the squad his oldest spoke so highly of. This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected.
Given that you're leading this entire operation,
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumic
a reception banquet for a safe...
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of... Ah, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made...
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy. Special...
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration.
So, what brings you here, Major General?
My troops and I have... You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should mind your tongue, after all. Besides your sharp...
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas...
You're right, Mr.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, he's... sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak...
I'll let it slide this time, Orphie. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy...
This place is not only a key Exaltist stronghold, but one of Porcelumix's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumix has formed ties with the
You're making my head spin.
Goodness. Commander Lorenz is such a bad...
Orphie is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset.
Goodness, Orphie. You really are a fool. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the... Everyone, we keep pursuing...
Yes, Captain Magus. Huh?
Ooh. Nah, it's not. Something's not right.
Everyone! The Exaltists! The threat that plagued once again! We've brought justice! And give it up for yourselves, soldiers! And let's hear it for our brilliant commander!
I hate to be that girl,
but that commander sure seems to be
a typical big...
You're right to be concerned. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the...
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishvan and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma
Ishvan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy, and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings.
You might be right. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death...
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain
Think of it as me trying to lift, so even when we have doubts...
If you take action without orders, you'll be... I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior...
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation...
I understand. Obel Squad and everyone should enjoy this hard...
Thank you.
Damien, of course.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally, and besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, and the dust hasn't even settled. Yet they're already discarding what they no longer need. I have no place in Tops any longer.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox.
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you, always sniffing out scraps to survive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquai Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who a stray like me is used.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't, but...
It's alright. Just when I...
Hiya! I'm the savior. It's funny. Most company employees usually see me as a disaster.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus...
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops?
It does. That's all right. Most people haven't heard of it. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's executive. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rule. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict this time, Porcelume.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as... Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed to mean...
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss...
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once...
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chop.
Although he isn't really a friend, he's determined to survive this brutal game.
Huh. I hope you'll never become... And that when those eyes look at me again...
Alright, let's go back to the tent. Let's go back to the tent.
Soldier Orphie.
You two again?
You've got it all wrong, Orphie. I had no idea.
Captain Magus is asleep.
Is it time for the captain's self?
Is Orphie more worried about waking the captain or about...
Excuse me! First of all, my concern for the second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive...
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphie protest?
I'm sure Orphie has her own.
Anyway, if Orphie doesn't want us...
How about sharing some of those lemon
Seed and trigger a rock...
Isn't this just a regular part of our night?
The law doesn't punish the majority.
Then, the proxy should...
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chip?
Proxy, there's something I need to talk...
Let me guess. It's something that you can only... That's right.
Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her... But there's a reason why...
I trust that you know the captain, Orphie. Other come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique...
An intelligent construct. Can I trust you?
Like I said,
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphie, you're being too hard on yourself again. That's how they would comfort me.
Whoa.
If Captain Magus and the others were... But... No. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born... In the disaster 11 years ago, New Era, the Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian... At the time, the military had launched various research projects. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed that legendary soldier's military codename. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed.
Whoa.
All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted. All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name, but Captain Magus has never cared about Orphie. My life was far too boring. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often. Still, I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with... I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphie, you're being too hard on yourself again. Yet, the cold glass tanks...
This gives me like Evangelion vibes.
Those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust. They all proved one thing, but... You all keep... I can leave those glass tanks in the past, rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks. I want the warmth of Captain Magus. Our pasts, whether it's mine or... Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls our pasts are not what define us. And as a proxy, I believe in you, proxy.
That's so cute. Oh my god. Camera. 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 She was so cute. Camera. 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 Hottie?
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in...
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move...
Negative. Lorenza's forces have currently halted all further operations. Could you send a message to Ishuan Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Just say, Junior Bell needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishuan Shifu to come to the rescue.
Poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent.
Aren't you over it?
This concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula.
All we can do now is pray that Yunque's up. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the hollow. There's no time to waste. I'm logged.
Bird!
I think I just had a dream.
My disciple, Fufu, told me poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment and that I need to stay low and avoid it.
Word for word! The message came...
By the way...
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw.
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all.
Did Ishuan Shifu...
Seems you're finally
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume...
He sounds like freaking Welt.
What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help?
That's right. Oh.
Hunting as always. Certainly.
If the Defense Force can't deal with... When do we set out?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior...
Looks like I'm back home. Let's talk a horse, dude. Yeah, he trapped me over there though, but at least I get to spend time with Orphie and get to know her everything. I mean, past.
Hand over the proxy.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, and my temple isn't exactly a place where any...
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to...
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Waifei Peninsula as support...
High Preceptor Ishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation.
Under your protection. You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now...
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect me...
No matter how you look at it, my disciple...
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent. Proxy, are you...
Oh, so the proxy what?
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy.
I've never cared about military secrets. Only about the safety of my disciple.
Well then, Proxy. If you went so far as to define military orders to contact...
I knew you were that to be you, Taily.
You're absolutely certain that the Exaltists still have a real stronghold?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunque Summit and the Defense Force investigate?
Bell, I just...
According to real-time hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising. Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is warning. At the current rate of hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit.
What's that voice assistant rambling about?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked,
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen. The Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also masked the current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen.
How do you manage to sigh with a...
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated... So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we...
Wow, Captain Magus, you...
And let's move out. Opal Squad will personally eliminate the loot.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officer... Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers...
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time...
Deploying all of Opal Squad would draw too much attention. Let's regroup and launch the operation first. All members of the Opal Squad. Tomorrow's probably going...
Dang. Okay, this is where I gotta stop here, guys. So, yeah, I might continue this tomorrow, guys. Yeah, but stay tuned for that, guys. Okay, other than that, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Twitch.tv/Stevie'sProto if you are watching right now, though, for more live content, and YouTube.com/Stevie'sPro for more VODs, more editing videos, and of course, I just got back in here, more Beyblade videos. So yeah. As always, I'm Serious Pro, and I'll see you guys. See ya!